and the tower has 501. That's it. Now call the meeting of Corning County Board of Commissioners to order. Please rise for a moment of silence, prayer, and the Pledge of Allegiance.
Should be a little speaker or mic, like PA speaker system thing. Is there a mute there?
That good?
Yeah,
There you go.
You good?
Here he comes.
Okay, Kevin, what'd you do?
He good?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, good job.
Okay, sorry for the delay. Oh God, thank you for the gift of this new day, and thank you for the blessings of this life. Family, friends, work, and purpose guide us as we discuss, plan, and dream together. Help us to make wise and just decisions. Amen. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
These proceedings are being recorded for the sole purpose of preparing accurate written minutes. Recordings are overwritten following approval of the minutes, eliminating all unofficial records of these proceedings. First item is the approval of the minutes of the previous meeting held July 13th, 2023.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
show me as abstaining since I was absent at the meeting. Okay. Any guests concerning county business this time? Hearing none, we'll move on.
The report of executive sessions held.
There was one executive session held on Thursday, July 20th, 2023 at 9:30 a.m. for personnel reasons.
Department reports, the budget transfers.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
There were no supplemental appropriations. Expenditures, approval of payroll check numbers 75203 through 75284, and direct deposit check numbers 6055113 through 6055560 for the payroll paid through the payroll fund checking account for all county funds totaling $711,003.31. This is the payroll dated July 14th, 2023.
Motion to ratify.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Approval of check numbers 237538 through 237661 for expenditures to the general fund clearing account totaling $585,761.52.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
We do not have a treasurer's report this week. Next item is the personnel report for county departments.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The acknowledgements for courts and row offices.
Motion acknowledged.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes, with the exception of the appointment of the probation officer due to the court's failure to adhere to the law, specifically Act 57 of 2020, which requires vetting of prospective hires for law enforcement or peace officers.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Correspondence was received as listed. Copies will be made available to the press upon request. Bid rejection, Lansford Borough. For approval, a request was received from the Director of Planning and Development recommending the bid that took place on June 8th, 2023 for the CDBG block grant project for Lansford Borough Street Improvements, Brimble Wall Replacement, fiscal year 2019-2020, be rejected due to budgetary constraints.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Boards and authorities, redevelopment. For approval, a recommendation was received from the Carbon County Redevelopment Authority to reappoint Mr. Jeffrey Hager of Lehighton, Pennsylvania, to serve as a member of the Redevelopment Authority for an additional 5-year term to expire May 5th, 2028.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Children and Youth, for approval and execution, upgrades to the CAPS CWIS system of Vanco International Incorporated of Clifton, Virginia, for the period of July 1, 2023 through June 30th, 2024, for child accounting and profile system application service as per the attached rates.
Move to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Additional agreements for approval and execution, fiscal year 2023, 2024, in-home service provider agreements with Carbon County right from the start of Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, Signature Family Services of Pottsville, Pennsylvania, as per the attached rates.
Move to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Verizon Wireless, for approval and execution, a network extender agreement with Verizon Wireless to provide 2 signal boosters, indoor units, for children and youth services at the 525 Iron Street location. This has no cost to the county.
Motion approved and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Correctional Facility, for approval and execution. A request was received from the warden enclosing a proposal from A&W Plumbing and Heating of Nesquehoning, Pennsylvania, to replace a rooftop 100-gallon LP gas hot water heater with a Bradford White hot water heater at the correctional facility, a total cost of $14,500. This includes removal of the old unit, installation, all piping connections, materials, and lift for the job. This is the lowest of 2 proposals received. 3 other vendors did not respond.
Move to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Sidewalk repair for approval. A recommendation was received from the county engineer to accept a proposal from Leonard Ruggiero of Lansford, Pennsylvania, to reconstruct the sidewalk and curbing at the correctional facility in the amount of $22,472. This is the lowest of 2 proposals received. 2 others declined to give an estimate.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Communications 911. For approval and execution, a request was received from the Communications Director to approve the Second Amendment to the antenna license agreement, the Lehigh Tunnel Tower site, with Radio Maintenance Incorporated of Reading, Pennsylvania, to add radio equipment to the Lehigh Tunnel Tower located in Lehighton, Pennsylvania. The agreement will allow to add Fire One and enhance the Fire One radio communications in the central and southern end of the county. An annual fee of $14,003.88. The fee increase will commence when the project is completed and operational.
Move to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
District Attorney, testing services for ratification. Proposal received from Forrester Environmental Incorporated of McAdoo, Pennsylvania, to perform mold testing services in the District Attorney's Office at a total cost of $750.
Motion to ratify.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Emergency Management, LEPC, for approval. Appointments to the Local Emergency Planning Committee for 5-year terms for all the individuals as listed.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes, on all of them except the county commissioner one, which I abstain.
Okay. Insurance, for approval, submission of an application to the Housing and Redevelopment Insurance Exchange, HARRY, the county's workers' comp carrier, for up to $15,000 in available safety improvement grant funds to use toward the purchase of 26 small EMT first responder bags, 2 infant mannequins with CPR monitor, 2 adult mannequins with CPR monitors, 6 SCED basic rescue systems, 1 adult water rescue mannequin, 4 two-story fire escape ladders, 3 three-story fire escape ladders, and 2 sets of bike gloves, 2 catch-all poles, and 4 multi-purpose anti-slip mats.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Juvenile probation for approval and execution, a contract with Axon Enterprises Incorporated of Scottsdale, Arizona, for the purchase of 5 tasers plus supplies for juvenile probation. The term of the agreement shall be 5 years at a total cost of $22,749.22.
Motion approved and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Planning and development for adoption and execution. Adoption of the 4-factor analysis and limited English proficiency plan and certification of completion required for the 2023 Community Development Block Grant and Emergency Solutions Grant Program.
Move to adopt and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The Solicitor's Report?
Thank you. For approval and execution of a banner request that was submitted by the Carbon Model Railroad Society of Bowmanstown for coming events, displaying its website, and the banner to be displayed October 6th through October 23rd of 2023.
Motion approved and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Banner request was also submitted by the Jim Thorpe Lions Club for the 28th annual Jim Thorpe Lions Club Halloween Parade on Saturday, October 28th at 2 p.m. with a rain date of Sunday, October 29th at 2 p.m. The banner to be displayed October 13th through October 30th of 2023.
Motion approved and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Any further business? Commissioners' reports, Mr. Honor?
Nothing at this time.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yeah, 2 items. First and foremost, grateful for no injuries out at Mock Chunk Lake Park as the storm rolled in on Sunday. But notably, thanks to the park staff, PP&L, PennDOT, and others for their response to the problems caused by Sunday's severe weather, and which necessitated 2 days of closure at Mock Chunk Lake Park, specifically the beach area of Boat Launch A. Just recapping the damage from the park director, trees were down, poles and wires were taken down by the trees. Had a loss of power, one that continues out at the extension offices. There was damage to the electric meter that was pulled down off the exterior wall. But again, that is being worked on. Boat Launch A also did have a boat mooring that became unsecured, but it has been resecured. And Dave highlighted that staff continues to work to mitigate the damage, which is now primarily focused on cleaning up around the campground and picnic areas, but the park is open. The second thing I'll mention is on March 16th, the county took a loan from Capital Projects to the general fund of $4 million. It was projected the interest to be about $49,500. That temporary loan has been repaid at a cost of an interest of $35,417. And I want to reemphasize the potential way of mitigating that type of necessity from time to time was suggested a $250,000 tax increase, right? A $250,000 tax increase is $397,000. That tax increases in perpetuity, right? Once you enact it, at least what we've seen is far and few between do taxes increases get repealed. So I'll continue to make the point, I know Commissioner Arner supported this strongly, that this hopefully one-off necessity to take this loan was actually very positive compared to the burden that would have been placed upon the taxpayer should a $250,000 tax increase be levied in lieu of the action that was taken. That's all I have.
Mr. Notstein?
Two things pertaining to Mock Chunk Lake Park. You know, we were very fortunate there. Unfortunately, some tree damage, wires down, et cetera, and they're still dealing with some of the cleanup, et cetera. But also on August 14th, they will be doing a water recovery or a program. They had a tabletop exercise with the lifeguards, the park staff, and the height and dive water rescue team, and the park service people will be involved in a rescue scenario. And I saw the approval of a water rescue dummy at that time, and they'll be conducting a drill on August 14th. So the other thing that Master Lukasevich brought up here is that quarter mil. The problem is, this is most likely gonna happen again unless there's a pretty good increase in taxes come next year, because of the operating fund has been taken down by quite a few $1 million. There was a lot of things passed this year in increases in expenses, and I just fear that we're gonna be hit hard, very hard, come January in the new budget, with all the increased expenses and salaries and everything else going on, and with not keeping up with and looking at the future. So it's gonna be a problem, I'm telling you that right now. So that's all I have to report for today. Meeting adjourned.
Commissioner Nelson, in regards to the exercise, I just want to highlight to the press, you all were courtesy copied or sent from Dave. That was not simply to cover it. We would like to see the press playing a role in this exercise, such as doing a press conference, you know, a faux press conference or something as part of that scenario. So again, it wasn't simply an informational request, it was looking for, you know, actual participation.
They will be dispatched from the scene, not
Yeah.
from their respective normal response from the light lead, in this case in particular. Hopefully the police will be involved in. What people don't understand when you have an incident of this nature, the issues we have with family members. Of course, they're really distraught. They want to see something happen right away. They don't understand what the difficulties are on a water recovery or a water rescue a lot of times. Unfortunately, most of the time when we're looking for someone, till we get the call, till we respond, it's too late. And it's most of the time it's a recovery, and it's not like you can just walk a straight line. You have to follow a compass underwater, you have to follow grid searches, et cetera, that most likely be using ropes or whatever, underwater cameras, and most times people don't move too far in the currents and that, they go to little eddies, and it's just visibility is really poor in the rivers, and especially after heavy rains, et cetera. So it's a challenge, and very difficult for people, and a lot of times the divers have to feel their way around if they can't search or find a victim. And as you all well know the unfortunate circumstances in Bucks County. They always preach about not driving through deep water, because the current's washing the vehicles away. This was an exception to the rule, where there was an extremely heavy downpour in a matter of less than an hour, and it was like a landslide, or it just came on that quick that the family had no time whatsoever to react. And very unfortunately, those two infants are still missing, and I know it's difficult to search, and when you're that amount of water and the flow and everything, and flowing into the big rivers, who knows if they will ever recover the bodies. It's really sad for the families, the way it happened. As the searchers, they want to go out there and they look, and how do you search such a vast area of rivers and, being carried downstream even further. So hopefully they have which I would have hoped would have been a speedy recovery, sometimes never results in a positive. And if you recall, back in quite a few years ago in Washington DC, where that aircraft hit the bridge with ice conditions, wound up in the Potomac River, and all the bodies were recovered except the one, and that was an infant. So sometimes we are never able to recover a victim, so prayers go out to the family and friends of all those involved. So, okay, so the meeting adjourned. Let's call the meeting of the retirement board to order, and I'll turn the meeting over to our secretary, controller, Mark Zerr.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and good morning to everyone. First, I'll start with seeking a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting held June 8th, 2023.
Motion approved. Second.
Mr. Zelinka?
Yes.
Mr. Svercek, yes. Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Thank you. Are there any guests concerning retirement board business? Okay. Report of executive sessions, none were held. Next, I'll seek a motion to ratify the warrant for checks number 40938 to 40954 and direct deposit 7022371 to 7022778 for the month of June.
Motion to ratify. Second.
Mr. Zelinka?
Yes.
Mr. Svercek, yes. Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Thank you. Next is the retirement activity report for the month of June. We had 10 retirement refunds, 3 superannuation retirements. I wanted to recognize those folks for their combined service to the county of a little over 70 years, and specifically for Judy Doolittle, who served in fiscal data processing for over 24 years, which is part of the Controller's Office, and wish them all well in their future endeavors and retirements. And we had 2 deceased members of the retirees. And I want to extend on behalf of the retirement board our sympathies to the Berger and the Sellard families. They had combined services of 26 years from Weatherwood. Okay. Disbursements for June, the monthly benefits totaled $481,631.09. Refunds of $49,579.77 for a total disbursement for the month of June of $531,210.86, leaving our pension portfolio value of June 30th of $84,093,335.21. I always like to provide the prior weekend's update as of July 14th. The fund was at $85,735,888, so we're seeing a nice move up with the market as well. Any questions on that? Okay. Correspondence, I did not receive any. Solicitors report?
No report.
Thank you. Investment managers or other reports, I have nothing to report there. Any new business for the retirement board? Anything under old business? Anything under further business?
Okay, meeting adjourned.
Thank you.
Okay. So let's talk to Amy.
Good morning,
Good
gentlemen.
morning.
With regards to the Harry grant, what are those items, what departments are they gonna be used for?
It's gonna be all over. It's, everywhere. It's gonna, it's gonna be something that's gonna be in every building. We're just upgrading different things, like them sleds that are in there. That's going in like the buildings that have more than one floor. I can give you where everyone goes to, but that was like a recommendation from the from the safety committee. And we actually get this money back from P-Corps because the whole committee, I think there's 17 of us, do a little bit of schooling on it. So we get that grant, but it's like one of those things, I don't know if I have a list of, maybe you know the
That's
list
the
of.
Harry grant.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
We still have another.
Yeah, that's right, we have another one that we're working on too, but it's all like recommendations from the safety committee. In fact, we're getting, it came today, the sinkable dummy.
The rescue
for the
water
training
mannequin.
For the 14th, so some of that stuff is actually, we purchased it before, but we have to pay for things before we get the money anyway, so. but, if you wanna list it, I can
No, I
break
don't
it down.
know.
But it's all over the whole county, I mean, it's for just about for every building, I think, there's the first aid kits go in every building, at every station, wherever there's a, you know, a sheriff. But it's like, it's throughout the whole county, everything goes.
Okay, thank you. And then, circling back, when you guys were talking about the 1/4 mil, I know I spoke with Commissioner Arner a little bit before the meeting, but do you guys have a target date on when this year's budget will be coming out because of the early?
Right, there's the guy that said.
October, right, the motion that was approved gave an October date, yeah.
Yeah, we're starting a month early this year in accordance and agreement with the Board of Commissioners to send out the information at the end of July with the return for the end of August, allowing the board more time to formulate the budget for publication and adoption.
Okay, and that is all I have then, thank you very much.
Rachel,
I wanted to circle back to the water training. This is kind of an obvious one, but why is it so important to keep doing these? Like trainings to keep, like the water rescue, why is it important to do these trainings?
It's protection of those individuals, who visit Mock Chunk Lake Park to keep the first responders, which would include in this aspect our lifeguards, you know, honed skills throughout the season and ability to work with different organizations and entities.
normally when you have something of this nature, it's, you know, there's many agencies involved, from fishing boat, who controls waterways, et cetera. The police departments respond to, sometimes have to restrain the family members or move them out of an area. You have news media that gets in the way once in a while. But, you know, and the emergency responders, frown a lot of times on, you know, photos in particular of deceased, or especially if it's children and that. So, it's something we should be doing more often, probably annually, because the lifeguards and park rangers and emergency services really don't get to work together a lot of times, or do not know what to expect of each other. Who is gonna be in charge, a lot of times, I mean, not that Lee Heiden's the best, it's still, let's say we go to Jim Thorpe, and we go to Bowenstown a lot, you know, on river rescues and that, and, you know, the dive team, a lot of times they'll relinquish the control over to, at least on the water rescue, to the, dive unit, because they're the ones that know how to, what they have to do, you know, et cetera. It's not they're taking over the incident, the, whatever agency is in charge at that time is still in charge, but it's more like a coordination of efforts, and at times when you have that rescue or that recovery, it's not the time to learn each other's names. So it's better all the way around. It makes for a cleaner, smoother, faster recovery and response of potential victims, or even maybe a rescue a lot of times.
And even like a lot of times with us, when you're at a swimming pool, you can see the victim. Here you don't, you know what I mean? So there's different type of training. In fact, they said we just got through that grant, was that dummy that sinks, that they know how to recover, you know, walk and get a body immediately instead of waiting, you know, an hour and try to find someone. So that's a critical part of it. So like Wayne said too, I don't think you can train enough, you know, it's
No,
like.
No, we don't, especially with our, at the lake with the lifeguards and rangers and that. How often do they drill in operation of the boat if something happens out in the lake, you know? So that boat has to be ready, you know, at all times. When the incident occurs, that's not the time to learn how to operate the boat or how to search. Getting the right witness is a major incident issue too. Having the police officers and whoever's in charge of the dive team, they have questions they need to ask witnesses. Where was that person last seen? Where were you standing when you saw the person? So we can get some coordinates and everything, so we have a good starting point on recoveries or searches. A lot involved, a lot more than people think.
I don't have anything else.
That's it. Isabella? Hi.
Hi, Commissioners. Very nice to meet everyone today. I was just wondering if I could get more information on the developments that you're planning to hear from next week, on the several RFPs that are being submitted to you guys.
Yeah, well, for the
Renovation.
courthouse renovation, the best thing for you to do would be show up next
Absolutely.
Thursday. I mean, because,
Yeah.
but like, we don't have any information yet. The bids will be opened up at the meeting, and we really can't give you any more information on that until they're open. I mean, and, that's probably your best bet. Show up next Thursday and you'll have all the information provided to you.
Fair enough.
All right.
Thank you.
Nothing else?
No, I would just like to introduce myself to
That's
everyone
good.
afterwards and get to know you afterwards.
Welcome, and hopefully you can come again.
We'll invite you
Yes,
back
sir.
for next week. How's that?
Wonderful. Thank you.